Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is my first go around on the show. I've been trying to figure out when I was going to do. I kind of want to get this thing on some sort of network. Wink, wink. Kirk. Wink, wink. So it looks like here the masses are complaining that the network isn't producing enough shows. Luckily, your man is here to produce. I'm a one man show. A lot of people ask me how to get into content creation. I don't know. You just head down, grind it out, and you just get into it. What's going on, chat? Thank you guys for popping in. Hello, hello, hello. We'll get started in a second. Raymond, hello. So once this show starts going, chat, I will have to ignore the chat and just get going. And then I will bring up the chat later, and then we will get going on the discussion. So yeah, I have no idea what this show is going to entail. I feel like I've always done shows where I talk about just video games, esports, internet culture, and hopefully this show is still going to be that. I would love to just talk about anything and everything, but now I really want to talk about everything and everything, including the things I like, such as like certain podcasts. Kirk Minahan Show is kind of like my side passion. But yeah, we're gonna hopefully get this on a network, and we're just gonna take over everything. Looks like Mick over here. Let's just read the tweet. Let's just start clean. Read the tweet. No Mike in the Minifans this weekend is a network catastrophe. I'm trying to start a feud here, but it's completely unacceptable. Manners has to be better. It was one of the most controversial weeks in show history. I must be missing something. I have no idea. I need to start diving into the network more. I'm kind of a drips in the office kind of guy. Shout out to Pat Ford. But yeah. So there's been a lot of interesting things going around, like the Kirk Minahan, Barstool, like Umbrella. Now keep in mind, I'm not just going to talk about like stuff happening in the KMS world or Barstool world. We're gonna talk about stuff like video. We're still gonna talk about video games and all this shit. And for example, we're gonna talk about even the fires, dude. We're gonna talk about fucking fires. Everyone loves to talk about fires, a lot of the people on the right side of history, by right side of history. No, but seriously, a lot of people on the right are gonna love me. They're gonna glaze me when I make this point. In all seriousness, the things going on in LA and over there is god awful, and it's, how do I phrase this correctly? It's basically they fucked themselves up. Like they just fucked themselves over. You can't take $18 million from firefighters and tell them to fight fires. You can't take $18 million away from the fire department and not clear brush that could cause fires like this. But the point I'm trying to get to is the right, such as the Montantes in the world, are going to glaze me hard. They're just going to suck me off when I say this. But I think it's weird that Asheville, I believe it was, that was smoked by the hurricane, got very little help, little to no help. They were given $750 for like recovery efforts for each victim. I think Maui got just fucking, like, it happened, and then just fucking, there's like awful videos. There's an awful video, and if you're able to handle graphic shit, there is literally a video of the Maui fires of like some guy just going down like a road, and there's literally like a fucking skeleton in some guy's car from getting cooked to death. Like, that is tragic and disgusting. But when your lobbyists, your donor bros, are getting cooked, the politicians might help you out. Everything's, we can't help Americans in America for the government. I get it. Your name has to be Ukraine. It has to be Israel. We have to give money to them. That's important. Ukrainians are important. Making sure babies continue to get vaporized is important. But helping the hillbillies down south, it's not that important. But hey, once again, some of our LA guys, they got some cash up in my next campaign. We're going to help them out a lot. 100%. Now, I could be wrong. I hope someone corrects me. Because, like, I get my news from TikTok. It's important. TikTok will be gone shortly. But that's another conversation. But yeah, I think it's very interesting that Joe Biden just went on stage and said, hey, we're going to help you out. And that's beautiful. I think that's great. We should help these millionaires. And I'm not one of them people, okay? I'm not saying that what's happening to these millionaires isn't tragic. I don't feel bad. I'm case by case. I feel bad that these millionaires lost like important shit, like photographs, awards, like shit that meant a lot to them. But I'm not gonna have the same pity for some average Joe in LA as I do for some rich fuck that's like wants me to feel sorry for him. Sorry, it's not gonna happen unless I become a rich fuck. That's just my morals can't be bought. That's what I'm trying to get at. When I start living in LA, I want you guys to feel bad for me when my front lawn catches fire. But what can I say? Here we are, first episode of Code Brown, and yeah, Big Cat got himself in some. I don't even know why. Like, I don't even understand why he's dodging this so much. But if you guys don't know, Big Cat, major personality in Barstool Sports, basically made his brand off being a giant Chicago fan. And I actually, contrary to the KMS world, I actually believe he is genuinely a Chicago fan. I don't believe that he's not a Chicago fan. He went to school, I believe, in Wisconsin. He got fat off the cheese. He probably, oh my god, he must have loved those Brett Favre pictures. But nonetheless, he's still, I think he's genuinely a Chicago fan. And to the people that say that he's not and he's fake, shame on you. Shame on you. But I have had a great time with Big Cat, Newton Cat. I just love just trolling Big Cat. Not that he's seen any of my shit. I know where I stand in the internet world. But, I mean, like, this got no love on the internet. Once again, thank you to Pat Ford, Mr. InstaClick, you know what I'm saying? But this is just hilarious. I think Dave and Justin should get on this shirt. That'd be very funny. I would like 10% of the proceeds / profit. That's all I'm asking. And then, yeah, see... What has been crazy, though, is, like, they appeared on the Nickelodeon cringe cast of the Wild Card game. And obviously, like, once again, I'm just killing it. I'm just killing Big Cat. A nobody, am killing him. Like, this is funny. I mean, come on. I mean, that's just classic. But I don't understand. I saw an interview. I was trying to find it before I started this, where he was kind of, like, coming clean about being from Newton, Mass. And how he became a Chicago fan. No, excuse me. I just think the deal was, back in the Milton days, there was Dave, the face of New England fandom, and then he had KFC, who was just, I wouldn't say the face of anything, but he was the New York fan, the New York Mets fan, most importantly, because that's needed. And then they're kind of like, hey, Big Cat, like, you're funny, you're talented, let's figure out your brand. And they were just like, we do need Chicago. The Big Cat just took the reins and went with it. Do I have another Big Cat roast? Oh, I do. Yeah. So this one I just did. I mean, you can't stop me. Once the comedic juices get flowing, and also I masturbated before this, so I'm just focused on comedy. I just produced these. So he posted something about like being mad about the Chargers game. I don't care about this wild card game. And there you go. What can I say? But yeah, also Just moving on because we're just rolling. This is just I don't even know what the word is. Let's try and figure out what the word is. I didn't want to call this episode 1. I wanted to call this like there's a word for it, but fuck me at this moment. Anyways, Jimmy Carter's dead. It was actually kind of cool seeing Donald Trump and Obama kind of look almost civilized. The belly tap from George Bush though gave me like cult vibes. Like I know it was a funeral for Jimmy Carter, but seeing all those presidents together that like hate each other, but like in there, it's supposed to be beautiful. It's supposed to be like just a beautiful moment in history. How we can come together and just get along. But it just felt like they just took off their robes and then cleaned the baby blood off them. And then we're just like, all right, we got a funeral to go to. We got to be civilized. And don't tell anybody about the cult. Because, like, I mean, I still can't shake that George Bush belly tap. Is that even on here? George Bush belly tap. I don't even know if I can spell George. George Floyd. George Bush. Obama. Oh, God. No porn. No porn. No porn. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Where is he? Oh, here he is. There's the George Bush. All right. Where's the belly tap? Oh, here it is. See what I'm saying? Oh, I just spat everywhere. Like, this is like locker room taps. This is the most professional ass slap you can possibly do. Like, that's barely appropriate for a funeral. But there's probably nothing better, though. If you're Obama, you probably feel like, yes, I am officially a brother. Like, I got by George Bush. Those hands massacred millions of people and hundreds of thousands of Americans. But I'm in the clique. But for some reason that just like haunts me. This has nothing to do with politics, guys. I mean, it does. 100% has to do with politics. But like, that's just you might as well just have a secret handshake at that point. You know. But speaking of Jimmy Carter, I think the worst thing for him though was to go out like this. Like, look at this guy. Come on, work. Come on now. Oh, come on, you need to work, you bastard. Is it because of my George Bush tabs? Yeah, I think it's because of my George Bush tabs. All right. No. But anyways, look at him. There he is. It's awful because he's getting French kissed by death right now. Like, there's nothing else to say. Now, but is this better? Is this moment... This is one of Jimmy Carter's greatest moments. I'm sorry to say. But is this moment better than this one? Like, look at this guy. Like... Oh, my God. So, here, I think George Bush... This is George Bush Sr., by the way. I think death isn't French kissing him quite yet in this scenario. I think death may have helped him raise that baseball. But what do we know? But this is gold to me. Wait, there's actually music for this too. Check this out. Oh my God, if I get to that point, I mean, like, look at that gut though. At least like he's eating well here. At least like he didn't die. Who died better? I mean, George Bush, even here looks like he steals snacks to the movie theater, you know? And here, it looks like people steal things from him. That's fucked up, Ashley St. Clair. Oh, God, it's too funny. But yeah. Let's see, any other topics going on? Let's see. Let's see. Actually, is there any other stuff going on? Let's see. Palisades fire expands, threatens Brentwood. Mexico sends firefighters to help Los Angeles wildfires. And it still looks like someone's going to get beheaded right here. I mean, gracias for helping out America. And someone's going to turn this into an immigration thing. But you know what? Can we just say thank you? Just say gracias and move the fuck on. This doesn't have to be a big thing. One of these people will make a beheading video at some point in their lives. We're just going to move on. They keep sending immigrants, so they might as well. Maybe. Them still helping, knowing how dirty the future president-elect has done them. Did their truck get stopped in San Diego for emissions testing? Outside the cartels and corrupt government officials, the people of Mexico are amazing. The people of Mexico are amazing and generous. Based on my numerous trips to some of the country's poorest areas. Outside the cartels and corrupt government officials, that alone is a crazy thing to say. That's like saying, hey, outside of the beheadings and IED creation, there's an alley somewhere in Iraq that isn't devoured by ISIS. I'm sure it surely sounded great in your head. Thank you for the comment fan account. See, I could do this all day. Just read. Americans don't deserve this, but since it's California, let's accept it. Keeping it real 24/7. And we're trying to keep them out. Look at them helping as usual. I think it's interesting that people don't. So this is going to turn into. I mean, obviously, this is like an immigrant thing. It always gets turned into something. The issue is they don't have the right papers. Like, it's just do we have to reform the way the immigration process is done? Yes, absolutely. It takes too long. We just need to be able to find a faster way to background check these people before they come in and, rape and murder women like Lake and Riley. Because, maybe I am a fucking right-wing lunatic. It's hitting me. I'm not. But thank you to the Mexicano firefighter. Thank you for stopping the fire and making it not caliente, which means hot, by the way. And yeah, moving on. Anything else going on in the Twitter world? Oh, Gavin Newsom, stop encouraging looting by lying and telling people it's decriminalized. It's not. It's illegal, as it's always been. Bad actors will be arrested and prosecuted. You know what? Wait, what's going on here? Literally, wait, what? Wait, what?
People say no looting, zero tolerance for looting. That's why these guys are out here, and I'm very grateful for them, particularly at these critical checkpoints that allow law enforcement to move more mobily and do the interior.
When you see a guy moving his hands like this, he's lying. He's trying to sleight of hand us with his mouth, even though his hand's moving in front of it.
Have to keep people safe, no looting, zero tolerance for looting. That's why these guys are out here, and I'm very grateful for them, particularly at these critical checkpoints that allow law enforcement to move more mobily and do the interior.
It's also fucking crazy. Can we just talk about these fires for a second again? It's fucking crazy talk that there's people trying to set fires. Just shoot them. Set them ablaze, and then that's just, yeah. It's fucking nuts. And it's like not like one or two times where there's been people trying to set more fires in California right now. It's like a lot. It's a lot of them trying to do it. I don't know what the fuck. Like, what type of mental state do you have to be like, hey, Actually, no, I kind of get it. It's like, it's probably the thrill. It's just a thrill. Thrill seekers. I got to stop judging. These people are just X Games athletes. I've changed my opinion on them 180 just then. Let them do it. Let them do it. Let's see here. Mr. Beast calls for healthcare reform after helping amputees. YouTuber Mr. Beast recently shared a video where he helped 2,000 amputees, mostly in America, by finding their prosthetic legs. His initiative has sparked a conversation about the accessibility and cost of healthcare in the United States. This is very deep. Obviously, we're gonna have an opinion that we've never heard before, and it's gonna be very nuanced. Just uploaded a video. This is from Mr. Beast, where we helped 2,000 amputees walk again. Many lived in America, and it feels so disgusting that in a country with this much wealth, a fucking YouTuber is your only option to get prosthetic legs. We need to fix this. I mean, what's your net worth? What's your net worth? Mr. Beast net worth. What? He's only 500 million? I thought he was a billionaire. Oh, wait. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Mr. Beast reportedly $1 billion. Okay. I mean, he's right. Obviously, he's not saying anything that we haven't heard before. He's like, "What's up, guys? I created 2,000 amputees, and then I gave them prosthetics. You guys get the thumbnail?" I gotta cry.
I wanted to end this video a little differently than normal, and I wanted to say that the fact that some of these people had insurance and were denied, some of these people had insurance but didn't have the right coverage, it just doesn't sit right with me. Their only hope right now of getting a prosthetic leg so they can walk again, so they can go get a job.
The Luigi Foundation has given these people the legs they deserve. Luigi Mangione said, "Enough is enough. I'm going to create a foundation that will give these cripples some fucking legs. Maybe an arm." You know, Luigi's just taking over. What a guy.
Job is for a YouTuber to step in and help them, which is absurd. I don't know what the answer is, but I wanted to say this so the 100 million people watching this can get inspired, because what I saw when filming this video is just...
None of us are inspired. Mr. Beast, I'm sitting on my ass. Well, I'm inspired, but I'm not leaving here. I'm not going to change the world. I'm sitting here, Mr. Beast, and talking about how you're doing charity work. You're doing the job for us. Why do we need to move? Why do we need to move? You're doing it. You gave Africa water. You also poisoned our children with your chocolate. Your copyright Lunchables have mold in them. Is that right, or is that Logan Paul? Whatever, they're the same people. Whatever. But yes, after Mr. Beast sliced off 2,000 people's arms and legs, he was nice enough to give them some money. Let's look at new ones. Elon Musk's recovery. Support overflows on social media. Elon Musk has publicly announced he is recovering from a neck surgery he described as necessary but painful. The announcement on social media has led to an outpouring of support from various followers wishing him a speedy recovery. A small number of comments also reflect personal sentiments against Musk, though these did not detract from the overall supportive tone. I like that. I like that last part. Listen, people may say, like, some people, this is what it basically was. Na boo boo. More people said nice things to me than mean things. I mean, what did he do? Elon Musk is recovering from neck surgery. Elon, take care and get better soon. Would some people say he's currently running Space Neck? Guys, there's gonna be a lot of editing on this fucking video. Let's see. All right, well, big cat there. Look at him. Newton Zone, baby. Newton Zone live. We just missed this. What's going on? Question: can somebody make a? We need to make. All right, we gotta come together, and we need to make Big Cat a Patriots jersey. I mean, those Super Bowls are just as much his than they are the Patriots and the rest of New England at this point. But it is what it is. All right. Let's move on. Anything else going on in the world of Twitter/X/ Breaking news. Firefighters from Mexico arrive at LAX aboard a military aircraft to support efforts against California wildfires. Holy fuck. I'm telling you, they gotta stop doing this. This picture is throwing me off every time. I think someone's getting their head chopped off. It's like they might as well just stand next to ISIS. We are here to help, man. Who brought ISIS? Sorry. Breaking news. Firefighters from the terrorist group ISIS has just arrived to California to help with the massive fires. Let's freaking go. Well, guys, this is like it's just a test run. I think next time I'll have more stuff laid out. I will have more topics to discuss. They're disgusting topics. But, yeah, appreciate all you guys in here. We are now going to go play some video games. So if you want to see me play video games, be sure to check out twitch.tv/Nictacular. I'm also on TikTok, which I don't know if we'll be around by the time this releases. But if it is, Nictacular Live, all one word. You can also find me on YouTube at Nictacular. Guys, thank you so much. Episode 2, hopefully, if approved. Yeah. Take care, you little shitheads.